Hello, hi, this is Alvin here, and welcome to the TradeYourEdge.com YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about horizontal and resistance. Now, for those who are not aware, feel free to check out my YouTube channel where I have a few playlists that's going on. One, I talk about trading psychology, there's one on learning to trade, and of course, my weekly market watch. For those of you who are new, make sure to click on subscribe and make sure to follow my channel. Okay, so coming back to the charts, in front of me I have the Euro Pound cross, so that's Euro GBP. In front of me I have the weekly chart. So today I'm going to talk about horizontal levels, support and resistance level, and I do share some of the basics in my YouTube channel, but here's some live examples that you can actually follow, right? So just for your understanding, there are strong horizontal levels and there are soft horizontal levels. How do you know what's strong and what do you know what's soft? The basic idea is the more price breaks through it, the softer it becomes. If price doesn't break through it that often, then it's a much uh, stronger level, right? So that's the basic concept, right? So if I were to zoom in on a weekly channel, weekly time frame, which is what I always do, I will always zoom out to see what is happening in the bigger time frame, right? So essentially, this is the weekly chart. I've basically just shrunk the chart, and you can roughly see what's happening, right? So I would usually I'll look for patterns around price action. You can already see there are a few levels here and there. So I can see one simple one, 1, 2, 3 touch. I can see a few touches here. If I can adjust it, it's roughly 2 touches here. Oh, coincidentally, this touch here coincides with this level here, and so on and so forth. Right? You can see that price will always to react to price to various levels. Usually they are psychological. There are also technical aspects to it, and of course, sometimes there are government intervention when price goes up to a certain level, right? All these can happen, right? So very quickly, I can already spot two levels here. This one could be a stronger one, and so on and so forth. Now, I could also find stronger levels around here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 touch. I could also see some simple touches here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's another one. So that's 1, 2, 3, and potentially the fourth touch. Now, this is now very interesting, at least from my point of view. And for those of you who have been following my weekly commentary, I talk a lot about the support resistance for Euro Pound. And mainly from this angle, if I were to then go into this time frame, I can see that it's a very nice boxed up area. So then I usually at this point would change to a rectangle, and this would give me a lot more clarity. Now that I've already confirmed that these two are decent support resistance level, I would say since so looking at the time frame since 2016, these two levels hasn't really been broken. So then, from a psychological point of view, it's just getting stronger and stronger, right? So what has happened? Let's just see. From a bigger time frame. Ooh, okay, this might help. Okay, so from from this point of view, I have 1, 2, 3 on the top. I need at least two, but three would be very good. Four, of course, is a bonus. This one here, it's a bit tricky. I would see where did the candlestick close. So these are the tail end of the candlesticks. In my view, if I look at this, They haven't. They open, they went through the week and they closed below it. So from a weekly point of view, it's still valid. Of course, if you were to go into the daily chart, it might be a different discussion, right? It probably just chopped along the way and it just went down. But on a weekly chart, it's very clean, so I would still take it as valid. But there are, of course, you can see once it's gone through and chopped it, it has softened it a little bit, right? So that's something to understand when you look at price action. It doesn't mean that it's not valid. It's just that it's something to take note of. I would say the bottom one is stronger than the top, but nonetheless, um, the range is still there, and I will take it as it is. Um, always remember that price action or trading in general is not rocket science. There will always be outliers and anomalies. You just want to look at the bigger picture. What is it doing? And you keep to that. Keep it simple and find your strategy along the way. Now, of course, for those of you who are trading on shorter time frames, then you would want to look at soft levels, and I could probably find one or two around. I can always find a level, so don't keep looking for it. Uh, you need to identify what's the strong one and what's the soft one. The soft one, knowing that it will always break through it. What you want to know is when price reaches there, how is price going to react to it? Remember, it could test it, bounce. It could test it, move into range, and it could test it and then break through it. So these are the three scenarios. All this I share in my Market Apprentice course. And if you want to find out more, do check out. It's marketapprentice.com. But for now, I am just looking for a few more examples. I would say this could be one, 0.908 level or 0.91. This could be one. And I would take precaution when I trade. Um, Having said that, this is not a very strong one. It used to be stronger, but I don't think I would use that for now, right? Having said that, this level here could be interesting. So 0.887, this could be interesting. A new soft level, right? Bear in mind it's not as strong as the top and the bottom, but this is a decently mediocre, strong-ish level, right? So anyway, that's a gist of how I look at Euro Pound. Feel free to comment or ask any questions below. I would be more than happy to share. And that's it for today. I hope you find it useful. Thank you very much and speak to you soon.